time to move on to the next speaker. And I think we can a little bit update our system, our area of forensic science by learning about the new trends in this field, right? So I think I'll call the next speaker, Dr. Lalit Pratap Chandravanshi, the Assistant Professor of Head of the Department, Galgotia University, talking on this topic, recent trends in forensic sciences. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, good morning to all. Today I will talk about the emerging trends in forensic science. So the area of forensic science is changing very fast by the new technology and method. Nowadays, use of DNA tests, high performance liquid chromatography, mass spectrophotometry, 3D computing imaging, and other sophisticated technology are used by scientists to reconstruct and the offense and mishap. With an increase in terrorist attacks, cyber threats, crime and violence on a global scale, the need for effective forensic solution is more critical than ever. Forensic science has promising future as new methods, technology, and scientific advancement create new possibilities that have not yet been imagined. For example, while the discovery and utilization of DNA have transformed current day forensic science, it will continue to do so as the detection technology develop and our understanding of trace DNA transfer, persistence, prevalence, and recovery grows. So this futuristic views takes into account that one of the most critical challenges and foundational aspect of forensic science is that its complex interdisciplinary field. Nowadays, these are the emerging area of forensic science like forensic accounting, forensic biology and DNA, forensic neuroscience, forensic AI and machine learning, and forensic toxicology and digital cyber forensic science. So first is emerging areas nowadays, digital and cyber forensic. Traditionally, our main form of transmission and storage for information has been by paper documents, but nowadays, most of the documents are exclusively electronic form for better storage and efficient processing. We have to must know the two important facts for the digital and cyber evidence processing. Digital electronic device evidences are extremely volatile, and once the evidence is contaminated, it cannot be decontaminated. So digital forensic is the preservation, identification, and extraction, interpretation, and documentation of computer evidence, which can be used in the court of law. A technical aspect of digital investigation divided into sub-branches relating to the type of digital evidence involved computer forensic and firewall forensic, network forensic, and data analysis. Now further is cybercrime committed using a computer and the internet to steal person identity or illegal imports or malicious programs. So current scenario, 987 million victims per year, 2.8 plus million victims per day, and 32 victims per second. In this technology world of 21st century, everyone is engaged with internet through WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, net banking, and other other platforms are there. So who are the cyber criminals? So person or group who commit cyber crime using computer hackers, criminal group, and hacked via virus or terrorist. So not because less of time, I'm not going to detail of the every type of area. So these are the cyber crimes and cyber-related healths. So cyber and digital investigation methodology is based on a 3 years rule: acquire the evidence without altering damage the original, and authenticate the image, and analyze the data without modifying it. So it is a very demanding area of forensic science. So different government and private institutions are using digital and cyber forensic services for the security purposes. So different investigation agencies are also using for investigation purpose of law for the court proceeding. And another emerging area is forensic accounting. So forensic accounting encompasses both litigation support and investigation. Account is often associated with investigation of criminal matters. So litigation support provide assistance of an accounting nature in matter involving existing or pending litigations. It deal with the primary issues related to the quantification of economic damage. So these are the type of accounting crimes like business interruption, business employee fraud, mitigation and abbreviation for professional negligence, and matrimonial disputes and business economic loss. So a forensic accountant is often involved in the following areas: investigation, analysis of personal inquiry, claim, motor vehicle accidents, shareholders and partners dispute cases, and criminal investigation cases. So forensic accountants are often retained by the following groups like lawyers, police forces, insurance companies, and regulated bodies and bank courts. So this is another area of emerging area of forensic science accounting. Now another area is forensic engineering. So forensic engineering concerned with assessing the legal system with fact finding. Forensic engineering organization collect, analyze, and evaluate scientific data or real world projects. So what is the goal of forensic engineer investigation? And goal of forensic engineer investigation to determine causes of failures and to compare a statement by witness or injured parties with the physical evidence. To ascertain whether an illegal or improper activity was causative, to assess damage to material, product, or structure, and evaluate repair, estimate, and these and type of cases that deal with the forensic engineering. So accidents and failure and risk and safety cases are dealt with in the forensic engineering. So inability of component structure of facility to perform its intended function, failure does not necessarily involve collapse, ruptures, non-conformity with design, specification, or deficient performance. So functional failure involve compromise or intended uses of structure of facility. So these are the laboratory techniques which are used by the forensic expert in the laboratory, material testings, course, and component of testing materials. Now, forensic science and artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence in the present scenario has been associated with the forensic science. Forensic statistics can provide scientifically funded ways of treating evidence for the practice of legal system, which is more complex due to the available extensive information. So AI can provide, artificial intelligence can provide easy fast solution to legal fraternity and people who need it most. As well as we well all known, previously there was a communication gap between forensic statistician and crime investigator and lawyers, and statistical evidence is easily misinterpreted in the court, so resulting in wrong decision and delayed justice or wrong justice. So AI can provide new algorithms and best method and can develop to support the communication between the parties involved. So these are the different area which can use in the AI and machine learning part: data analysis, digital forensic, pattern recognition, and providing legal solutions, improving communication between all members of forensic teams, and building statistical evidence, and creating repositories. So AI, what is the future of AI in criminal justice? So every day hold the potential for new AI application in criminal justice, paving the way for future possibility to assist in the criminal justice system and ultimately improve public safety. Video analytics for integrated facial recognition, the detection of individual in multiple locations via closed circuit television across multiple cameras, and object and activity detection could prevent crime through movement and pattern analysis, recognize crime in progress, and help investigator identify suspect. With the technologies such as cameras, videos, and social media generating massive volume of data, AI could detect crime that would otherwise go undetected and help ensure greater public safety by investigating potential criminal activity, thus increasing community confidence in law enforcement and the criminal justice system. AI also has the potential to assist the nation crime laboratories in areas such as complex DNA mixture analysis. So forensic biology and DNA, and the recent technology and specific development in the field of forensic biology is certainly stamping a hug impact in capturing the convicting the criminal without any doubt. This slide enlists the forthcoming emerging technology in forensic biology, which would become inevitable and routine task in laboratory for solving estimate challenges in critical cases. These include touch DNA profiling, forensic phenotyping, 3D facial reconstruction, and morphometric. So microbial forensic and virtual autopsy, DNA methylation, and next generation DNA sequencing method, which would prove wounds sooner or later for the crime investigator in finding missing persons, nabbing murderers and sexual assaulters, and solving and very cold cases. Now, so bioterrors in both crude and refined form have been shown throughout the age, even from Bible times, terrorist or criminal use of pathogenic organisms and their toxin have been of great concern ever since the anthrax attack in 2001. In the United States, microbial forensics should play a lead role in the sample handling, tackling, configuring, and prioritizing and validating biocrimes. So since the development of methylene-based diagnostic biomarkers, the application of DNA methylation forensic investigation is also rapidly gaining grounds, and DNA methylation patterns are established during early embryonic development and are influenced by both genetic and environmental factors like diet, age, stress, socioeconomic status, and habitat. Identification of differentially methylate region which offered between tissue or phenotypes can be targeted for forensic application. The tissue-specific methylation difference can be used for accurate identification of body fluids, tissue source found at the crime scene. Age-specific methylation, change in repetitive genomic region have been used to develop every genetic log for estimation. So, the forensic nanotechnology is which being employed in area of technology also find application in the sector of forensic. It is evident that utilization of this technology will help the criminologists to solve the criminal mystery with greater accuracy and pace. Fingerprint technology and deoxyribonucleic acid analysis, forensic material testing are some technical zones that are being invaded by neuroscience. Nanotechnology are also play an important role in the cases of electric identification, inorganic pigments, identification in the case of hit-and-run accidents, and latent fingerprint development, and nerve gas detection and measurement of alcohol in the case of drunk and drive, and more other such cases of accurate results and time-bound investigation. So nanotechnology is free from human bias and increase the speed of investigation with accuracy as a result. So forensic toxicologists analyze nanotechnology of gold, silver, titanium oxide are very useful in the examination of various toxic material from the several forensic evidence like hair, saliva, blood, and human skeleton. Nanosensors are used in screening of various toxicological drugs. So the nanosensor can be used in the process of immediate spot test and major substitute for the on-field test. It is low cost, reactive, and stable, and certain time screening method for forensic toxicology drug screening. So finally, what is the new emerging area of forensic science as a neuroscience? So neuroscience, use the neuroscience in the area of forensic science. So forensic neuroscience is a rapidly developing area of research and promises to yield new way of explaining and responding to crime in its associated problems. Forensic neuroscience can provide an important multidisciplinary contribution to the understanding and management of crime. It focuses on the construction of multi-levels, mechanistic explanation of offending. Ideally, such theories will integrate molecular, cellular, neurophysiological behavior and contextual level of explanation within a single and albeit complex structure. Theory of crime ought to be based on the identification and description of psychological, social mechanisms that underlying problem associated with crimes. These problems typically include issues such as aggressive inclination, deviant sexual desires, emotional loneliness, crime supportive cognitions, impulsive behavior, and substances dependence depending on the domain of interest. So forensic psychiatry is frequently defined as a branch of psychiatry that deals with the issue arising in the interface between psychiatry and the law. Psychiatrists are called on by the legal system to provide testimony in a wide variety of cases, criminal and civil. In criminal cases, forensic psychiatrists may be asked to comment on the competence of a person to make decisions throughout all the phases of criminal investigation, trial, and punishment. These include the competency to stand trial, to plead guilty, to be sentenced, to waive appeal, and to be excused. In civil cases, forensic psychiatrists experts are asked to evaluate a number of civil competence, including competence to make a will or contract to make a decision about one person and property. So psychiatrists are also called on to testify about many other issues relating to civil cases. So an fMRI and EEG are measures of central nervous system activity that have been proposed an alternative of polygraphs. So now, as such, a forensic evaluation method, ethical issue related to the forensic psychiatrist practice, and some common criminal and civil forensic psychiatrist evaluation are discussed in the slides. And you can use the neuroscience to identify the which information is present in your brain or not by the using of brain fingerprinting. And such type of crime, and like a depression cases, you can analyze but the level of different neurotransmitter, and it will be associated with the depression and other criminal behaviors, like dopamines and norepinephrine, epinephrine hormone, neurotransmitter level and hormone levels. It may be associated with the criminals activities. So on the basis of, I conclude that the present world is a world of advanced science and technology and new research in every field. The rate at which the globe has progressed is commendable. Advanced technology has given the world an effective and precise tool for the purpose of criminal investigation. Presently, forensic science plays vital role in the crime and criminal detection. These are the various techniques related with the important role in detection of crime, DNA profiling, and brain fingerprinting, brain mapping, narcoanalysis, forensic accounting, forensic engineering, forensic artificial intelligence and machine learning are the important techniques then in the field of forensic science, which play pivotal role in the criminal investigation to find out the crimes and criminals. And today, the investigating authority are employing these effective modern techniques in solving the crime problems. So thank you so much to all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your talk. That was a really very innovative and informative talk. So you taught us about new arenas of forensics, like how to use them in different fields of forensic, in engineering, artificial intelligence, and I believe the collaboration of forensic with artificial intelligence will ease our life and improve our public safety and all. Yes. And knowing about this forensic neuroscience, that collaboration is very much more interesting thing. So thank you, sir. And I request all the participants, if you have any doubts, you can ask the queries to sir. He's available now.